Your person cannot ignore the profound and undeniable emotions they've developed for you. What started as a casual interest has transformed into something far more intense and consuming. They feel an irresistible pull toward you, almost like an obsession, constantly drawn by an invisible force. They can't help but watch you, think about you, and imagine what it would be like to have you entirely in their life. Every glance they steal and every thought of you only intensifies their desire, leading them to quietly whisper, "All mine." This growing attraction has awakened something within them, something they can no longer ignore. They feel an undeniable magnetic pull toward you, one they are finally ready to explore. It's as though they've been resisting these feelings for so long, but now they're surrendering to the realization that it is love. For a long time, your person thrived on the idea of freedom and non-commitment. They were often perceived as a player, someone who never settled down, avoided deep attachments, and never fully committed to anyone. This was their norm, their comfort zone, a world where emotional walls were always up, and their connections with others were more about convenience than depth. Even when they ventured into relationships, they often appeared distant and aloof, never fully present. It was as if they were afraid to let anyone get too close, to see the real them beneath the surface. They played the role of someone always in control, cool and detached, never letting anyone in far enough to make them feel vulnerable. True, genuine feelings of love and connection were foreign concepts to them, their heart locked away, untouchable and guarded. But then you came into their life, and everything changed. Meeting you was like a revelation, a moment of awakening that shook them to their core. For the first time, they experienced emotions they had never known, feelings deeper than they ever thought possible. With you, they felt a sense of peace and belonging that was entirely new to them. It was as if all the walls they had built around their heart began to crumble, replaced by the warmth of genuine connection and love. They felt as though they had finally found what they had been searching for all along, even if they hadn't realized they were looking. It wasn't just about physical attraction or fleeting passion. With you, they found true love, genuine emotions, and the kind of happiness that feels like home. This new reality has been both thrilling and terrifying for them. On one hand, they are excited by the possibility of something real and lasting, on the other, it's a vulnerability they are not used to, a risk they've never taken before. But despite the fear and uncertainty, they know they don't want to return to the way things were. They no longer want to be the person who keeps everyone at arm's length, who never lets anyone in. They don't want to be ignored by you or relegated to the role of a casual friend. They want to be the person who is always there for you, someone you can rely on and choose to be with every day. To them, you are more than just someone they care about, you are their emotional fulfillment. You represent everything they have been missing and everything they now desire. They see a future with you, one filled with shared dreams, laughter, and unwavering support. They envision a life where the two of you grow together, face challenges side by side, and build a love strong enough to stand the test of time. They are serious about making a commitment to you, not just through words, but through actions. They want to show you that they are capable of change and can become the partner you deserve. In you, they have found not just love, but a sense of purpose and direction. They've realized that their previous life, filled with fleeting connections and temporary thrills, feels empty compared to what they experience with you. You've opened their eyes to the possibility of something real, something worth fighting for. They're ready to leave behind old habits and embrace a new chapter, one where they are fully committed to loving you. They want to be the person who stands by your side, shares every moment, and loves you unconditionally. For them, you are not just a part of their life, you are the center of it. They are ready, now more than ever, to make you theirs for the rest of their lives. I find it impossible to enjoy even the most beautiful places without you. Whether I'm surrounded by stunning scenery or in the midst of a lively crowd, the joy I should feel is always overshadowed by your absence. I miss your presence deeply, even in social gatherings that once made me happy. I've tried countless times to distract myself, to immerse in the company of others, or to lose myself in activities that used to captivate me. But no matter what I do, nothing seems to fill the void you've left behind. The truth is, no one matches your vibe or the unique energy you bring into a room. You are unlike anyone I've ever known, something extraordinary and beyond comparison. This realization has turned you into an obsession, an addiction I can't seem to shake. No matter where I go or what I do, I always find myself searching for glimpses of you in others. I find myself searching for pieces of you in the way people speak, in their mannerisms, and even in their expressions, but it's always in vain. No one compares to you, and no one ever will. You are the first person who has touched me so profoundly. The way you speak, your soothing voice, your gentle touch, and your rare psychic abilities make you unlike anyone else. You possess gifts that are so special, and the way you share them with the world is truly unmatched. What sets you apart even more is your authenticity. You carry your true self with such courage, fearlessly embracing who you are in every aspect of your life. It's something I admire deeply, and it has challenged me to look at my own life differently. Your presence has made me question everything I thought I knew about life and love. You are the reason. I've started to reevaluate my entire life and reconsider the true meaning of love. It's as though you've opened my eyes to a new reality, one where love isn't just a fleeting feeling, but a deep connection that transforms and heals. You were right about the toxic people and situations in my life. Back then, I was blind to their impact and couldn't see the truth. But now, because of you, everything is so clear. You helped me recognize the negative forces that were holding me back and showed me the importance of surrounding myself with authentic, positive energy. Yet, in my process of self-discovery and recovery, I lost you. And that has been the greatest loss of my life. I miss you more than words can express, and I love you with a depth I didn't even know I had. I regret every day that I rejected your offer of love. I see now that you are my true love. You were offering me something real and pure, something I was too afraid to accept at the time. You are my true love, and I need you here with me more than ever. During our time apart, I've also come to realize just how strong you are, stronger than I ever gave you credit for. You have a resilience that's truly inspiring, and it's something I admire about you even more now. I used to believe that love had to be perfect, that it had to meet certain standards and look a certain way. But from you, I've learned that love doesn't need to be flawless. It just needs to be real. Its foundation should be built on loyalty, honesty, and a commitment that lasts a lifetime. Perfection is an illusion, but a true connection like the one we had is rare and precious. You taught me that love isn't about finding someone who fits an ideal image, but about embracing the imperfections and building something meaningful together. I realize now that I was searching for something unattainable, when all along, what I truly needed was right in front of me. You. You are perfect in your authenticity, in your willingness to be vulnerable, and in the strength you show every day. I am endlessly grateful for everything you've taught me, even though I wish I could have learned these lessons without losing you in the process. The pain of losing you has been profound, but it has also been a catalyst for my growth and self-awareness. I don't know what the future holds, but I hope that one day you might find it in your heart to forgive me for the mistakes I made. I want you to know that I cherish every moment we shared and that I am forever changed because of you. You are my true love, my guiding light, and the person who helped me see what truly matters. I miss you deeply and love you more than words can express. Your partner is eager to court you and is ready to be as patient as necessary. This courtship is not a rush, but a deeply thoughtful process after a long period of separation, which is now coming to an end. They understand the importance of taking things slowly and thoughtfully, and they won't rush in recklessly. Instead, they approach you with intention and purpose, having carefully observed your behaviors, desires, and boundaries over time. This approach reflects their respect for the complexity of your relationship and the depth of their feelings for you. They know that winning your heart requires more than passion, it demands a genuine understanding of who you are and what you need. The bond you share has been anything but ordinary. It's been a whirlwind of emotions, filled with exhilarating highs and profound connections, balanced by inevitable lows and heartbreaks that come with deep, passionate relationships. You've both shared moments of intense joy, where it felt like the world was perfectly aligned in your favor. Yet, you've also faced challenges that tested your connection, moments where misunderstandings and emotional wounds created rifts between you. These heartbreaks, though painful, have become pivotal learning experiences, shaping the dynamic between you and your partner. They've taught you both about resilience, forgiveness, and the unbreakable bond that keeps pulling you back to each other, again and again. Your partner's persistence is not born out of stubbornness, but from a deep-seated belief in the potential of your relationship. They possess a tenacity that drives them to circle back to you, no matter the obstacles or misunderstandings that may arise. This unwavering determination to reconnect, even after periods of separation or emotional distance, speaks volumes about their commitment to you. They are not discouraged by the challenges you've faced, rather, they are motivated by them, viewing each setback as an opportunity to grow closer and understand one another better. This relentless pursuit is a defining quality of what makes your relationship so unique and compelling. However, your partner is also acutely aware that this pursuit is not just about them, it's about honoring your needs and your space. They enjoy the chase, not as a game, but as an expression of their passion and desire to be with you. They are drawn to the thrill of winning your heart over and over again, finding joy in the process of discovery and reconnection. This is why it's important for you not to wait passively for them. Instead, continue to live your life fully, embracing your empress state of mind, a mindset characterized by confidence, self-assurance, and a sense of inner power. By doing so, you allow your partner to feel the thrill of pursuing you, knowing that they are drawn to your strength and independence. This dynamic creates a space where both of you can grow and thrive individually, while also nurturing a connection that is deep and meaningful. Your ability to move forward and maintain your own path is not only empowering for you but also deeply attractive to your partner. They are captivated by your heart, admiring your resilience and the way you carry yourself with grace and dignity, regardless of the ups and downs you've faced together. Your independence and self-assuredness are what set you apart, and these qualities are what continue to captivate your partner's heart. They see you as someone who knows their worth and isn't afraid to stand firm in their beliefs and desires. This is what makes the chase so worthwhile for them. They are not just pursuing a relationship, they are pursuing a person who is whole, complete, and truly remarkable in their own right. Your partner's attraction to you goes beyond the superficial. It's rooted in your authenticity, strength, and the way you inspire them to become a better version of themselves. They are not simply drawn to what you bring to the relationship but to who you are as an individual, and that is what makes their pursuit of you both meaningful and sincere. Your person is deeply protective and incredibly passionate about you, showing a patience that seems infinite. They recognize that they are the ones who caused the turmoil between you both, acknowledging the mistakes they've made and feeling the weight of that regret. They are painfully aware that they don't want you to move on or forget them. The thought of you finding comfort in someone else or moving forward without them brings a heavy sense of fear and sadness. Having kept their distance for so long, the time apart has only intensified their anxiety about how you might respond if they were to reach out now. This hesitation comes from a place of deep insecurity and concern. They imagine all the possible reactions you might have, from indifference to anger or hurt. They know they've given you plenty of reasons to distrust them and perhaps even resent them, and this fear paralyzes them, making it harder to take that crucial step toward reconciliation. In their heart, they feel like you're moving forward with your life. They can sense or see the changes in you, and while they're happy for your growth, it also fills them with worry. You are the only one who has ever sparked such profound soul growth within them, growth they never thought possible until they met you. Your presence has been transformative, shaking them to their core and forcing them to confront parts of themselves they'd long ignored or denied. This transformation has been both painful and enlightening, creating a deep bond they fear losing forever. They are painfully aware of the trust issues between you, and they know their silence and absence have caused you significant pain. They understand that their actions have broken your heart and made it difficult for you to trust them again. They want you to know that even during the times of silence, they never stopped feeling drawn to your energy. There was always a magnetic pull that kept you in their thoughts and heart. They were constantly reminded of you, and the connection you share seemed to transcend the physical distance and silence. Despite the challenges and time apart, your person is now ready to make amends. They want to rebuild what was broken and make you fall in love with them again. They are determined to show you that they have changed and that their feelings for you are as strong as ever. This is not something they are taking lightly. They are actively seeking guidance from the universe, hoping for signs and support as they navigate this delicate situation. They have spent countless hours reflecting on their mistakes and the impact those mistakes have had on you. They are filled with remorse and a deep desire to make things right. Their love for you has only grown stronger in your absence, and they are more committed than ever to proving their worth to you. They know that actions speak louder than words and are prepared to demonstrate their love and dedication through meaningful actions. Your person envisions a future where the two of you can rebuild the trust and connection that once thrived. They dream of a time when you can look at them without the shadow of doubt and pain in your eyes. They express their readiness to be patient, giving you all the time and space you need to heal and rebuild trust. They're prepared to face the challenges ahead, no matter how long it takes, because they deeply believe that what you have together is worth fighting for. They're also seeking forgiveness, not only from you but from themselves, recognizing that part of healing involves forgiving themselves for the mistakes they've made and the hurt they caused. This self-forgiveness is essential for them to move forward and be the partner you truly deserve. My love, I keep seeing things that remind me of you, and each time it feels like a fresh wound. It's as if the universe is conspiring to make me remember you at every turn. Today, I felt so incredibly down and couldn't shake the feeling that maybe, somehow, you might be feeling the same way too. This sense of connection, even in our separation, is both a comfort and a torment. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get you out of my mind. I heard your favorite song playing unexpectedly, and it hit me like a tidal wave. The lyrics, the melody, every note seemed to resonate with the depth of my sorrow, and I couldn't stop my tears. I stood there, utterly helpless, as memories of you flooded my mind. I remembered the times we sang along to that song together, how it was our little anthem, and now it feels like a haunting reminder of what I've lost. I find myself constantly reminiscing about all the long, sweet conversations we used to have. Those moments were my sanctuary, a time when I felt truly understood and connected. We would talk about everything and nothing for hours on end, losing ourselves in the comfort of each other's words. Those conversations were the highlight of my day, the light that brightened my darkest hours. Without them, without you, I've been feeling an overwhelming depression that I can't seem to shake. Every night, I cry for you, and the guilt of causing you pain haunts me relentlessly. I replay our last moments together over and over in my mind, wondering how things could have been different if I had made different choices. The weight of my mistakes feels unbearable, and I can't escape the crushing regret that consumes me. It's like a dark cloud that follows me everywhere, casting a shadow over everything I do. Everything feels so empty, like a mess, and any time I am alone, the silence is deafening. I can't help but think about you. I see your face in my dreams, hear your voice in my thoughts, and feel your absence in every heartbeat. The world has lost its color, its vibrancy, and I am left with this overwhelming sense of loss. I miss you so much that it feels like a physical ache, a wound that refuses to heal. It feels like there's nobody with whom I can share what I am going through or how I am feeling at this very moment. Friends and family try to comfort me, but their words fall flat, and their presence feels inadequate. They don't understand the depth of my sorrow or the extent of my longing. I put on a brave face, but inside, I am crumbling. You were the only one who saw my true emotions clearly, who understood me in a way that no one else ever could. You became my strength during the darkest phase of my life. Whenever I felt lost, you were there to guide me back to the light. Your unwavering support and love were my anchor, the force that kept me grounded. Now, without you, I feel adrift, like a ship lost at sea. The world is a colder, lonelier place without you by my side. I find myself longing for the days when we were together, when life felt full of promise and possibility. I miss your laughter, your smile, the way you could make even the darkest days seem bright. I miss the way you held me, the way you whispered words of comfort and love. Those moments were the essence of my happiness, and now they are just painful memories. The thought that I may never experience that kind of love and connection again is almost too much to bear. I am haunted by the whiffs and might-have-beens. What if I had been more patient, more understanding? What if I had fought harder to keep us together? These questions plague me, and the answers elude me, leaving me in a perpetual state of torment. Every day without you is a struggle, a battle against the despair that threatens to engulf me. I try to find solace in the small things, in the moments of beauty that still exist in the world, but they are fleeting and insubstantial. The only thing that truly mattered was you, and without you, everything else feels meaningless. I hold on to the hope that someday, somehow, we might find our way back to each other. Until then, I will carry you in my heart, cherishing the memories we made and the love we shared. You were, and always will be, the most important person in my life, and I will never stop missing you. Your partner's emotions swirl in a complex dance of desire and uncertainty, driven by a profound urge to take action. They feel an intense need to convey something vital to you, a message they believe only they can deliver, promising to fulfill your deepest desires. From their vantage point, they watch you from afar, acutely aware that the decision now rests entirely in your hands. They see you with eyes full of admiration, acknowledging your allure and charm. Yet, they grapple with an unsettling sense of jealousy at the mere thought of you interacting with other men, even in the most innocent of ways. To them, you are not just desirable, you're irresistibly so. This realization stirs a possessiveness within them that they struggle to keep in check. They know you deeply, appreciating your character and savoring the sweetness of your energy. However, their trust issues extend beyond how they perceive others and into a fear that other men may vie for your attention. It's this fear that drives their desire to make their presence known, to stake their claim boldly and unmistakably. The longing to act quickly and decisively stems from a deep-seated need to assert their commitment to you and to your shared journey. They feel compelled to find a way, whether subtle or direct, to communicate the depth of their devotion. The intensity of their emotions is mirrored in their actions as they carefully navigate the delicate balance between expressing their feelings and respecting your space and independence. The song My Person resonates deeply with the essence of this reading, encapsulating their feelings and intentions towards you. It reflects their longing to be seen not just as a presence in your life but as a vital part of your journey moving forward. In their yearning to communicate, they are driven by a blend of emotions, love, desire, possessiveness, and a touch of insecurity. They want to be the one who fulfills your needs and desires, convinced they possess something unique that no one else can provide. While their perspective is shaped by their emotions and perceptions, it emphasizes their commitment to understanding you deeply and being attuned to your needs. Their watchful gaze from afar reveals not only admiration but also a protective instinct, a desire to shield you from potential threats they perceive in the form of other suitors. Their possessiveness, while rooted in insecurity, also comes from a deep love and a strong desire to solidify their place in your life. They seek reassurance through tangible actions, looking for ways to demonstrate their dedication and commitment to building a future with you. As they navigate their emotions, they struggle with the tension between wanting to protect you and respecting your independence. They aim to find a balance, wanting to express their feelings without overwhelming you or infringing upon your freedom. Their actions are driven by a profound emotional connection and a desire to form a bond that goes beyond mere attraction. The complexity of their emotions is reflected in the depth of their thoughts and the intensity of their desires. They long to bridge the gap between admiration and action, seeking a way to express their feelings in a way that touches your heart. Their journey towards you is filled with uncertainty and vulnerability, yet underpinned by a strong determination to make their presence known in your life.